Okay, you know the rules. Robots paint, you guess. I do give a few clues along the way. And we're going to do the top 10 Hollywood film noir. 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 I gotta leave that R off at the end. Noir. Top 10 noir. This film revolves around a dangerous affair in a murder plot. A drifter falls for a married woman, leading to deadly consequences. It was so scandalous for its time that it was banned in some places. Now, they've remade this at least once with some famous actors in the remake. But the title suggests that fate and justice always come knocking twice. The movie has been remade multiple times, including the steamy version in 1981 with Jack Nicholson and Jessica Lange. Jessica Lange. Who remembers this movie? And the actress. You guys know that actress by now, don't you? Yeah, Stuart, you got it. You got it. Postman Always Rings Twice. 1946. And the actress is, it was her most famous role, I think. Most famous role, I think. Lana Turner. Lana Turner. Whose daughter killed Johnny Stepanato. It all ties together. It all in Hollywood. It all ties together. All right. Number 9. This film features one of the most famous introductions of a female character in history. A casino owner hires a man to work for him, only to reveal a tangled romantic past. I don't get that. The lead actress performs a seductive song while removing just a single glove. Film noir. This is a film noir. The tension between the two leads is as fiery as their famous slap scene. There's a famous slap scene. Might have to watch it just for that. Now, who's that actress? Looks just like her. Anybody know? And what's the character? Her character name is the name of the movie. Does that help? This is Miss Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth's role as the title character cemented her as a Hollywood legend. Yeah, this was the basis for that character, for sure, for Jessica Rabbit. It's definitely the basis. Velma is close. Close. Gilda. Okay, learn something every day on Quick Bite History Live. All the way back in 1946. There you go. Right. Now, this is definitely film noir. A writer arrives in post-war Vienna to visit an old friend, only to learn he's dead. The haunting Zither soundtrack became one of cinema's most recognizable scores. We're going to have to watch this. When we get done tonight, I'm going to watch this one. The film's climax takes place in the eerie underground sewers of Vienna, hence the picture. 37 steps, no. 39 steps, no. Try 40 steps, no. A famous Ferris wheel scene provides a chilling monologue about power and morality. Orson Welles plays the elusive Harry Lime in this masterful noir. Cool. Anybody remember? You're on the right track using the numbers. The numbers thing is on the right track. Definitely on the right track. Orson Welles plays the elusive. I told you that. Welles improvised the famous cuckoo clock speech, which became one of the film's most quoted lines. I don't know what they're talking about, but we will. This is called The Third Man. The Third Man. Okay, we're going to look that one up, and we're going to watch that one. Number 7, 1958. This noir is known for its legendary opening long take. A border town crime story unfolds with corruption at every level. It stars Orson Welles, again, who also directed it. Get this, Charlton Heston plays a Mexican lawman, though he was controversially cast as that. Appropriation. The film's themes of corruption, racism, and morality make it one of the darkest noirs ever. We're going to have to watch this one too. These are sounding good. The opening scene, featuring a continuous 3-minute tracking shot, is considered one of the greatest in film history. The Third Man was correct for the last one. Your internet is very slow. All right. Anybody have any idea what this one is done? The opening scene featured a continuous 3-minute tracking shot that's considered the greatest in film history. It's called Touch of Evil. Touch of Evil. We've got a list going. Hopefully you guys have a list going. Number 6. I've never heard of many of these. A former private eye is drawn into a deadly past. The film with betrayal, femme fatales, and double crosses. You might recognize Robert Mitchum. His performance cemented him as a film noir icon. Yes, it did. Robert Mitchum is the quintessential detective. The femme fatale, played by Jane Greer, is both irresistible and deadly. I'm gonna have to watch this one too. This sounds big. Its dialogue and cinematography define the essence of classic noir. The film's plot was so complex that even some actors reportedly had trouble following it. Well, that doesn't sound too good, but it is film noir. Keep that answer on hand, Stuart. Keep that answer on hand. Not for this one, though. This one's called Out of the Past. Out of the Past, 1947. Yeah. There you go. Jane Greer. All right. Number 5. 1944. A detective falls in love with the woman whose murder he is investigating. Well, that sounds weird. The haunting portrait of the title character plays a key role in the film. The film features one of the most shocking twists in noir history. Well, that sounds interesting too. Gene Tierney, now she was a hottie in the day, right? Gene Tierney plays the enigmatic, mesmerizing Laura. Laura's theme song became one of the most famous in movie history. Laura's theme song. So what's the name of the movie? I'm giving you a lot of hits. Gene Tierney played the mesmerizing Laura. Laura's theme song became one of the most famous in history. The famous portrait of Laura in the film was actually a painting. It was a retouched photograph. Everybody's always looking in the movie. Everybody's always looking at this portrait over the fireplace. Correct that out. But it saved the team. Yeah, the movie's name was Laura. That's right. Very good. All right, Stuart. I'll be ready. This film is known for its incredibly complex, almost impossible to follow plot. The lead character is a private detective investigating a case of blackmail. The chemistry between its two stars is legendary. Humphrey Bogart plays the iconic detective Philip Marlowe. Hang on to that one, Stuart. Now you got to go back to your other answer. It's the other answer. Lauren Bacall's presence and sharp dialogue make this film unforgettable. So this must be where they got together. This is where Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall got together. There you go. And yeah, hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Lassie. No, this is not Lassie. So, Stuart, I'm going to give you credit because who knows how long ago you put the answer, but this is The Big Sleep. Yeah, it's finally time. The Big Sleep, 1946. Even Raymond Chandler, who wrote the original novel, couldn't answer who was responsible for one of the murders in the story because it was too complicated to figure out. Yeah, The Big Sleeping with your co-star. Exactly. Lauren Bacall was probably pretty hot back in the day, right? Now, this next one is number three on our noir list, and it's making its second appearance on our list. That's how good it is. We're going to have to go back and watch this one. A struggling screenwriter stumbled into the world of a faded Hollywood star. The film begins with the protagonist already dead, and he's narrating his own story. It's a dark critique of the movie industry, treatment of aging stars. Now remember, this one was on our first list. The best movies of the golden age of Hollywood. The lead actress utters the chilling line, "I am big. It's the pictures that got small." Yeah, Stuart. Correct. Correct, you are. Gloria Swanson's performance as Norma Desmond is unforgettable. This is another one. I don't know. What are there? There's a few that we want to watch, right? Even a couple of those westerns we probably should go back and watch. So maybe I'll post a list or something of the, like, hey, these are the 10 we should all watch. The film features real-life silent film stars, including Buster Keaton in a famous card-playing scene. Oh, that's right. They had cameos of the silent film stars. That sounds creepy. Excellent movie, but a little sad. Well, we hate the sad. All right, we're on to number two. They've halfway drawn number two. A private detective gets tangled in a deadly game over a priceless artifact. The film is filled with shady characters, each with their own agenda. The mystery revolves around a legendary statuette. That should be enough. You guys know what it is now. It is considered one of the first great film noirs. 1941. Humphrey Bogart plays Sam Spade in one of his most iconic roles. Sam Spade. Yeah, you got it, Stuart. Correct. Correct you are. The phrase, the stuff that dreams are made of, was improvised by Bogart in the film's final scene. The stuff that dreams are made of. There you go. The Maltese Falcon. 1941. Humphrey Bogart playing Sam Spade. There you go. Pretty good picture by the robots. Not bad. Inspector Gadget. It looks like it's who Inspector Gadget was based on. Absolutely correct. Number 1, Hollywood film noir. A salesman falls for a married woman, leading him into a murder scheme. Women. The film helped define the classic noir genre. It features a chilling tension-filled narration from the doomed protagonist. Doomed. He's doomed, I say. The dialogue is razor sharp, filled with fast-paced exchanges as opposed to my clues. Anyway, film noir number 1 with a bullet. The film was based on a real-life murder case which inspired many later noir thrillers. 1944. Now, I'm going to tell you who that actress is. It is Barbara Stanwyck. Does it look like Barbara Stanwyck? Barbara Stanwyck's performance as the ultimate femme fatale is legendary. Might have to go back and watch it just for that. Just for that. Anyway, anybody remember the number 1 Hollywood film noir movie? Black Dahlia. Good guess. Incorrect. This movie was called Double Indemnity. Double Indemnity. Put it on the list. That was pretty fun. You guys did 50-50. I'd say. Especially if you